Here are the Premier League leading scorers. That man right there at number one. Mo Salah hang on, let me finish up. 12 goals for this man so far. And Steve Nicol. Oh, what little faith you had in him. You didn't even think he'd start.
Excuse me. What I said was that at the start of the season, if everybody's fit at the start of the season, I didn't think he might not get in the team because you were looking at Coutinho, Firmino and Mane. And it wasn't such an outrageous thing to think, was it? No. The fact is, he's now become a guy that you just cannot have on the bench. He has to play because he's been magnificent.
I'm going to stick up for Stevie here a little bit because
That's what we do here, Gab.
You've
got the wrong end of the stick there.
But I would have said something similar too, right? I mean, you have a semi-genuine centre forward, and Firmino's productive. You have Sadio Mane, who is one of my favorite players, and I think gives you something really special. And you have Coutinho, who's arguably Liverpool's most important player last season. Leave the transfer nonsense to one side. So unless he drops Coutinho into midfield, it's 4-3, and there were reasons to believe. It has nothing to do with Salah's ability, but it was going to be an issue. So to wonder where he fits into the team, I think is.
And what was Salah? 30-something million? No. Nobody saw him scoring this amount of goals. Otherwise, he ain't going for 30-something million. He's going for double that. So I'm not alone.
So were you surprised with the form that Salah's
got? I think Salah. I am a bit. I'm with Steve really. When I first saw him come to the side, the first couple of games, I thought, I'm not sure he's going to fit in. He looked slightly off the pace. But since then, whether he's played on the right, whether he's played on the left, when he went to centre forward against Chelsea at the weekend, he still looked an outstanding player. He's scoring great goals. He looks as though he's got lots of pace.
So where did Chelsea go wrong with him then? Why couldn't they get this Mo Salah?
Well, there was a manager who didn't think that. I don't want to pick on him, but this is very clear. Chelsea liked him.
Well, they did the same with De Bruyne.
Yeah,
the manager.
There you go.
Chelsea as a club liked him a lot. That's why they signed him. He didn't do what, or the manager at the time, we haven't even named him, have we? I wonder who it is. Didn't feel that he necessarily fit into what he wanted to do. And he said, I'd rather have a different sort of winger. And that's what happened. Same thing with De Bruyne.